take your lace and your needle and thread, and then in the needle and thread you're going to want to tie a pretty big knot into it since we're going to be going through the lace. Now I've cut my lace to about 25 inches, and you may want to do more or less depending on the lace that you have. This lace is 3 inches wide, and so since it sticks out pretty far, I don't need to use as much. First thing that we're going to do is take your lace, and we're going to just at the very bottom do a running stitch. And I try to put my needle through the thickest parts of the lace. And you for sure want to do that at the beginning. And then just threading your needle through the lace. And I kind of do this until I feel like I can't really get very much more onto my needle, and then make sure that your thread is straight, and then just go ahead and pull through, and that starts our ruffle. And so just go ahead and keep threading it through and pulling it through, and every so often just bring it around and just see if you like how it looks, and you can cut off the excess lace. I like this amount for this size of lace, so just depends on what your desired look is. So again, I'm just going to pull it through and gather it. So go ahead and put the thread through the lace until you get to the end. Okay, so I finished and I got to the end, and I brought it together, and I actually cut off about 6 more inches. And so the reason why I did that is just because I wanted there to be not too much of the lace in it. And so that's why it's best to just check as you're going and just see what you like. So once you get to the end, then we're going to take our needle and go through the beginning. And I kind of just go through the beginning and then come back out the bottom. And so that will give us a ruffle all the way around. And then just pull it until it doesn't have any more give. And then we're just gonna make a couple knots just by going through the lace and then putting the needle through that loop, and then just do that a couple more times and cut off your excess thread, and that gives us our ruffle for the bottom part of the headband. Now we're going to place our flowers on. First I'm going to put a felt circle on the bottom of the lace, and this will just help the glue not to come through the lace when we put on our flowers. Okay, so now you take your 3 flowers and we're just going to place them on, and this way we place them on first and see where we're going to like things to be. And then when you've done that, we're just going to glue it on. And so I'm only going to glue on a little bit at a time, starting with this part that's going to be over the lace or over the felt circle. And then you just want that to dry or cool down. And then very carefully, we're just going to put a little bit of glue along the other bottom part. And we just want a little bit so it's not seeping out the end a ton. The bottom a ton, I mean. So So now take your elastic, and we're just going to make a headband. I've cut this one to about 17 inches. So while we're waiting for that to cool down, we're just going to add our little gem. So take your hot glue gun and put hot glue on the back of the gem, and then we'll just place it. Alright, so now we're ready to glue on our headband. So you'll want to kind of take the headband behind the flowers and just see where you want it to rest. So then just take your hot glue gun and put a line of hot glue on the back of the felt circle. And take that seam of the headband and make sure that that is what is going inside of the felt circle. And since this is heavy right here, I'm going to also glue that down. Now take your felt circle and place hot glue around the edge and in the middle. And we'll sandwich that headband in. Right. Simple and easy, and that finishes this beautiful headband.